What is up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Morn says you're gonna be late, Ragnarok. And my reply is a wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to. What is up, everyone? Shit. Got an echo. Welcome. There we go. All right, guys, my goodness, I am, it's hard to explain my emotional state right now. It is, I spent all day on the phone with friends and whatnot, and just trying to convince someone to head to Ottawa with me. Didn't work out. Fate did not have that in the cards for me, and for various reasons I've decided that we are going to do a freedom stream tomorrow. We're going to follow along the convoy in this epic momentous event that is about to happen. I was a little bit down earlier. I had watched some, I was talking, because talking to my friends, wasn't able to convince them to go, and talking to this girl, and she's just like, I have like a little bit of a history with this girl. Anyways, long story, but anyway, I recently, over the last week or two, I'd reached out to her, like, we get along pretty good or whatever, but she is just so completely blind to what's happening right now. Like, she I guess the term I would have to use would be is so completely and utterly asleep right now, like so many people. And I was looking, so the video that I used in the convoy video, the edit that I did, so there's a video, like the sound for that one is from a different video. It's a video of a Cree nation in Alberta, and I was looking for that video, so I did a search in Google, and all the mainstream media stuff came up, and the way that they're portraying the convoy in the mainstream media, it is nothing but poison. It is nothing but poison, and my God, guys, this trucker. This convoy has become a force of nature, and I don't say that lightly. Wait until you see what is going to happen tomorrow. My God, if you guys are on the internet, you will see it. Fingers crossed, Davos does not try and shut down the internet tomorrow. Fingers crossed, because that is their last resort. Because I am. I cannot verify this by any means, but I am hearing rumors that the organizers may be, they may shut down the border between the US and Canada, that no freight will be traveling across the borders, that Ottawa, the capital, the capital has been taken. The capital has been taken without a shot fired, and they're not giving it back. They are not going to give it back until this shit is done. And the amount of support that is behind this is immense. Like there's numbers out there, could be exaggerations, but I am watching a lot of the footage, and it looks like it's going to be wild, guys. Yeah. Great awakening. It's going to be a sight to behold. Anyway, I'm super pumped. We're going to do a stream tomorrow. What I'll do is I'll put my little box in the corner, and we will flip from videos and live streams, and follow along with the convoy all day and just see how she goes, you know, see how she goes. But it seems incredibly well organized. It is a thing of beauty, man. It is a thing of beauty. So I hope everyone is well stocked up, especially if you're in Canada or even the US too, for that matter. But in Canada especially, like, I hope you're well stocked up, because it is we are going into a full-on siege of sorts. Yeah, you know, just imagine all freight across the country is pretty much going to be shut down. It's God, it is a sight to behold. And I gotta tell you, man, like, a lot of emotions over, you know, these past 2 years, obviously, like everyone has been feeling, and myself, like a lot of emotions, especially over this past week with these guys on the move. And it's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. All right, we'll build the garrison colonia here. Let's get into the total war. We'll leave the revolution for tomorrow and try and just focus on a little total war tonight. Yeah, so I hope everyone's well. Probably be, I'm not sure. Probably maybe 2-hour stream tonight, because I want to get a little bit of sleep, and I want to do a little bit of preparation for tomorrow, because it's yeah, it's gonna be a big day. I'd like to do a nice long stream all day, follow the convoy, and have a good time. How much is this thing? 1,400. All right, we can't spend any more cash this turn. How is the situation politically? God, this is such, oh my gosh, this is such a nuisance. Such a frackin' nuisance. Where are we gonna get some more cash? That's the question. Morn says Ragnarok Red Pillar. I'm trying, man. I am trying my damnedest. But, oh my gosh. Been talking to another girl, also from my past. You know, like, I had spent some time on the dating websites, and it's just like, number one, it's brought me nothing but trouble, like, and number two, it just it seems like an infernal waste of time. But anyway, this other girl from my past, she, I think, like, we haven't really gotten into like a deep discussion about it, but I believe that she is a lot more along the lines of you know, where I am. Like, you know, like, she's doing her PhD in Montreal right now, and she's, my understanding that she's doing something with functional magnetic resonance imaging, so fMRIs, so MRI, functional MRIs. And but rather than doing it with the brain, she's doing it with the heart, and she's working on her thesis now. She sounds super stressed. Like, every time I ask her, I'm like, oh, how's the paper come along? And she's like, never ask me that again. And I'm like, okay, calm down. But her dad, sure, her background, she's Russian mixed with Guyanese, and her father, you know, is definitely on board with the conspiracy, you know, leaning. But, you know, if you're a conspiracy theorist nowadays, you're essentially just a you know, spoiler alert kind of thing. Wait a minute. So this research, does this come out of the treasury, the current treasury, or does it come out of the income? Because if it comes out of the income, we shouldn't have to worry about it. Let's see what happens if we appease this asshole here. You see how quickly he's gaining power too, because we're giving him all this crap to do. Garamantia actually likes us quite a bit. Should we? I don't know, Morn. I don't, or anybody who's in the chat. What do you guys think? Should we just get on the good side of Garamantia and just focus on Carthage? Probably move things along quickly. Should we allow them to join our Roman Confederation. I mean, why fight them if we don't have to, right? And they seem quite amicable to potential alliances. Samnites, we've got that up. Well, let's let's send this guy to Garamantia. If they don't like him, maybe they'll send him back in a in pieces. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking that why fight the Garamantians? They kind of like us. Let's save us some time, frustration. Yeah, look at that. Maybe we get trade right away.
Come, my friend, speak. We are men of words.
Look at that.
And so serve our peoples with honor.
And they're gonna pay us a little bit of coin too. This is fantastic. Okay, they're not that interested. Oh.
Your generous nature does your people credit.
All right, calm down,
really,
man.
Such
Calm
a thing
down.
is not necessary.
There we go, 2,300. Not bad. Got a little bit more to work with.
And the gods have
Morn says, "Yeah, be friends with them." Yeah, I'm in a very, very friendly mood tonight. Here's the thing. I think we can probably get more money from them next turn if we go for non-aggression next turn. So let's do it bit by bit rather than try and get it all in one shot. That boosted up a little bit. So let's see if we can get a little bit more cash from them. Yeah, I was going to make the attack, but let's go back this way, and then we'll get these two armies linked up right away. And yeah, potentially get these three armies linked up and put a stop to Carthage over there. Ooh. Oh, right. Alright, you get back over here and shadow these forces. Might have actually been a good idea to send him through here. See what's in that area, but not super important anyway. We hold Cirta. Let them make their way to Cirta. And these idiots out here. Not too worried about them. At the same time, oh shoot, we've got more agents available. Actually, let's hire some agents for these armies. He's already got an agent. He does not. He's missing a fucking ballista as well. Hang on a second. Let's build the artillery there so we can replace that artillery piece that's missing. And we will recruit. What we got here? Minus 2. I think this guy should be pretty awesome. Though, wait a second. Does he have a hero? He does. Right, never mind. So recruit you. You can go into that army. This guy needs a hero as well. What, okay, good. Let me grab one of these guys. I like that plus 2% research rate. However, public order would be useful here in Tulsa. So I think I'll go with him. And that's all our money. Just get a little bit of boost there.
At your command. Ready for orders.
Alright, everything is looking pretty good now, actually. Yeah, sewing up the... Getting the treaty with Garamantia should actually make the situation a lot more manageable. And these fleets are not really a threat to us. Allies look strong. It's interesting, too, having these allies we can sort of speculate a little bit or keep an eye on what the AI's behavior is. It pretty much defending every city. They've got like an army or a fleet in almost every city. These guys are expanding a bit. But put these guys down here. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. Get an alliance with Garamantia. Do have a slight risk of a civil war, which would be a bit of a pain in the ass. Gonna be not gonna lie.
What do you wish of me?
Right.
Swift and silent as a shadow, treading softly. I see.
But yeah, I don't think mainstream media understands how fucking enormous this movement is. This trucker revolution, this trucker convoy. It looks like it's gonna be hella massive. And they, you know, like in Toronto here, they essentially blacked out the media. They wouldn't let the media near the convoy. You know, which, you know, like, here's the thing. Listening to Viva Frey, and he explains it beautiful. He's a Canadian litigator, and you know, essentially you have all of these state funded media organizations. So you know, like the Trudeau government has given all these subsidies, millions and millions of dollars in subsidies to all of the media, and through various advertisements with the you know, like the pharmaceutical product advertisements. They have funded the media, and the media has done nothing but spread fear and division for the past 2 years. And yeah, essentially Trudeau took the money from Canadian taxpayers, hardworking Canadians, and used it to bribe. Hey, you know what? I was thinking this might be a little bit of a problem. Shit, I should have put a general in there, but I mean, if they do take it, we should be able to retake it. Can we win this fight, though? I don't know, maybe. Maybe we can win it. But yeah, essentially, they've taken money from the working class Canadians, the taxpayers, used it to bribe the media, and then the media has in turn polluted the minds of Canadians. Total freaking you know, like, just the worst kind of treachery you could imagine, really. But I think more and more people are waking up. More and more people are waking up. Freedom pilled, as Pierce would say. Yeah, let's just stand right there.
Missile infantry ready.
Stand there.
Principes! Proud Romans all! Principes!
Yeah, let's you guys there.
Spear infantry ready.
God damn it.
Glorarii! Plebs!
Pleb wall.
Orders understood.
And then these guys, maybe swing them around. I'm not gonna put them on fire at will. Same thing with you guys.
Your orders? At your service. At your command.
Shit, I can't group them together. That's okay. I'll group them afterwards. I guess. Don't really need to group them, I guess.
I'm sure that we
Alright,
will
let's
find
land here.
loot among those dandies and fops over there.
But
All we have to
man,
do
oh
is
man, it would be something special to be in Ottawa, to be in one of the trucks with these guys. It would be pretty wild,
at your command.
pretty crazy experience, but
Quick
be
march.
able to watch it all online. So I'm very much looking forward to it. Morn says, "Imagine trusting the media." It's incredible how far they have fallen, the media. Like, it's you know, like, my goodness, it is really sad. This guy's gonna make landfall. Wild stuff. While we wait for these ships to land here, we'll just keep a close eye on the beach landing. Why don't we read a little bit more of Scipio? So when we were last reading through the book, we didn't read through any of this last night. He was sieging out Cartagena, which is in the game here is represented as Nova Carthago, I think, New Carthage, basically. And that was Scipio's initial target. Scipio marched his army there and coordinated the fleet so that his army and his fleet arrived there at the same time. And he's just basically taken, where we had finished last time, he had just taken Carthage. Where were we? Alright. Okay. Alright, here Mago, once he saw that the city had undoubtedly been captured, surrendered. So Mago was the defending Carthaginian. The massacre of the townspeople is revolting to modern ideas. It was the normal custom then and for many centuries thereafter, and with the Romans was a deliberate policy aimed at the moral factor rather than mere insensate slaughter. The direct blow at the civil population, where the seat of the hostile will may indeed be revived by the potentialities of aircraft, which can jump helm-wise over the armed men who form the shield of the enemy nation. Such a course, if military practical, is a logical one, and ruthless logic usually overcomes the humaner sentiments in a life and death struggle. I like that sort of well, I mean, I don't like that sentiment, but the way that he's worded it there, ruthless logic, I think is, you know, definitely fits the notion of you know, like a life and death struggle that you would have in an ancient war, on an ancient battlefield, right? But there is a little bit more to that. Oh, they're making their way here. Proof of the discipline of Scipio's troops is that the massacre ceased on a signal after the citadel surrendered, and only then did the troops begin pillaging. The massacre, however difficult for modern minds to excuse, was a military measure, and the conduct of the action was not impeded by the individual's desire to obtain loot or souvenirs, an undisciplined impulse which has affected even recent battles. Very cool, very interesting stuff there. The you know, demonstrating the discipline of Scipio's army. Let's just hide these guys over here for now. Fuck it. I can get them in there. How we
Missiles ready and waiting.
should we should really return fire on these guys.
Roma, your orders. Ready and waiting.
Try and catch them with the plebs, but I don't know.
Proud Romans
Guys,
all.
get moving. Where did the rest of their army go? Making a way around there. Looks like they're potentially coming around. Oh my gosh.
Jupiter gives us strength. We await your command. Plebs! To arms! Orders! For glory! Engage! Romans ready for duty! Commander! Heavies!
Actually, let's focus everybody there.
Brave Romans to
You guys
command.
hit them.
Ready!
You guys
Heavies!
fire into there.
Proud Romans
This was maybe a bad idea. Maybe I should have held the position there. I just didn't like the way they were.
For glory!
Was
Melee troops! Commander! Fire on the enemies!
chasing men.
Pressing command.
They're just like ranged type units.
Heavies! Missile infantry at your command!
One thing is the naval units. These naval units have a smaller number of troops, right?
Brave Romans to a man!
And our Principes should be able.
Heavies! At speed! We await your command! Jupiter gives us strength!
They're gonna all come around this way.
Heavies!
How are we doing over here?
Yours to command!
Uh,
Ready yourselves!
yes, that's the button I'm looking for. Damn it! Should have charged in after them
Missile
sooner.
infantry! Romans ready for duty!
Ah, shit! They caught me here.
Now! Advance at speed! Brave Romans to a man! Heavies! Romans ready for duty!
Get away from these dudes.
Melee troops awaiting orders! Engage! Heavies! Ready! Yours to command! Jupiter gives us strength! Missiles ready and waiting! At your service!
Yeah, it looks like we caught them with the plebs. I think my.
Heavies! Quick march!
Oh shit! No.
Engage!
See if we can catch them.
For glory! At
Actually,
your
come
words!
back this way. God damn it!
Missiles awaiting targets! Principes! Forward!
I don't know. I would say it's not going great. I probably would have been best to just stay put and hold my position, but I did not like the fact that they were
Wait on my order. Your orders.
that they were getting free shots on my troops there. Oh shit, those are not my troops.
Principes!
Shit.
By your command!
You know, it's definitely not looking
Missile
great.
infantry ready! At speed! Orders!
Gonna get shot in the ass here is not good either.
Principes! March! Ready! Loose! Ready and waiting. Your orders? Fire! Yes, Commander!
Kind of got. I'm not
Heavies!
entirely sure which units are mine and which are theirs.
Commander! Yours to command! Principes!
Definitely seems like they've got a lot more troops than I do now. Styric, how are you, my man? Are you ready for the Canadian Revolution tomorrow? Tomorrow is going to be insane. Insane. The amount of trucks that are going to be rolling on through the nation's capital, I think, is going to be staggering. I was saying earlier, I think it's become a force of nature at this point. And the media is trying desperately to ignore it. I don't know if they're trying to ignore it or if they've been blacked out from it by the protesters themselves. I don't know. I don't know. But it is definitely not a fringe minority of people. The support that these guys have gotten across Canada is unreal. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I was hoping to retake it this turn. So we gotta get to Acerta. Keep the taxes off there. I guess they put there. Leave the slums for now. Not gonna do any more building here for the time being.
We hunger for battle.
+6 morale for all units is not bad. +1 authority. Look at this, +2 to all attributes, but it makes his upkeep 1,000. It's ridiculous. Leader +2 zeal. So I think what happens is like the zeal of this guy. Oh, maybe it doesn't. I was gonna say that the attributes help to boost the general's attributes as well, but I guess I'm wrong. +3% weapon damage from melee units and parent army. Smuggler. Sounds good to me. Starrick says, I am starting my own revolution here. I bought me my own semi to start the convoy. Woo! And Morin says, I believe in you, Starrick. Starrick, I love it, man. I love it. Join in the cause. I heard a rumor that they're going to maybe try and shut the border down between Canada and the US. That they're, well, I don't know. We'll see whether or not they're able to do that. But I've heard that the trucks are mobilized down in the States too, guys. I heard that there's some massive convoys. Like all of the truckers who aren't able to pass the border, which are all of the unvaccinated truckers, like, I don't know if they're all coming, but I think something in the States is like at least 40% are not vaxxed in the States as a percentage of the workforce. So I believe a lot of them are fighting the mandates and headed to the borders to block it up. Starrick says, I believe. Thank you, Morn. That means a lot to me. Means a lot to all of us, Starrick. And Morn. Starrick says, I heard that too. Yeah, freaking wild. And mainstream media, it's crickets. According to mainstream media here in Canada, it is a like, the thing is, like, if you're in Canada and you're not sort of paying attention to what's going on, like, the rest of the world knows more about this convoy than, you know, than some of the folks. But, you know, at the same time, a lot of people are waking up and a lot of people have been out to support them. We're talking, you know, over the course of this route, millions of people have been out in support of this convoy. Millions. And it is a beautiful thing. But yeah, that would be freaking wild if they shut down.
Commander.
Shut down the border.
Ready for battle. I want hourly patrol.
But yeah, I definitely think that
I would do anything for Rome.
here in Canada, they have
Ready for orders.
vastly underestimated. And the thing is, too, is that it is really incredible to see how exceptionally well organized it is. It is exemplary how well organized it is. I have, you know, like, they are 100 times more organized than the freaking than the freaking government. Like, they're so much better organized than these fools. These bunch of fools running our country. Starrick said, if I ever actually started to join a revolution, there would be a hell of a lot of bloodshed, just saying. Yeah, I don't think there needs to be bloodshed, but I definitely think some of these folk belong in a prison somewhere. I very much believe that. God, the shit that they've done over the past 2 years, just God, it's sickening. It is truly sickening. But yeah, this is man, I don't know. I'm giddy. I'm honestly giddy with anticipation. I don't know. I don't know how much sleep I'm gonna get tonight, but I cannot wait to see what happens tomorrow. To see how the whole thing goes. Fair bit of troops there. Probably would be prudent to bring this guy along. And you can't quite get there. I guess we'll make the attack next turn. Should we come over here and raid a little bit, I guess? I mean, you know what? No, I'd rather replenish. Where our might as well just be patient. We'll move a little closer, sit at the border, and camp, get some replenishment, and hit them next turn. With both armies, get these armies working in concert. Of this little bit of an issue here. Maybe we should have built some public order buildings here. It shouldn't be too long before we get this. Oh, if I were to deploy this guy, would that make any difference? Nope. Got anybody else here? We don't control the whole province, so we can't do an edict. Sarek says, blood is the answer. Join my cause. What's your cause? Blood? Are you damn deaf? LOL. Well, you know, we could get, you know, we're going to have lots of that coming up here with Warhammer 3. It looks a little bit over the top, perhaps.
Ready, willing,
Who's this guy's cultural? Oh, okay, the cultural influence will help actually. Let's hire another one here. Another one of these guys. Cultural conversion, passive action. All right, so we'll get one. We'll have one rebellion here, but these guys should convert it relatively quickly after that. And then we can put the Temple of Jupiter in there as soon as we can. Probably should. Oh, see, you know what? This is not helping the public order -4. But let's actually get rid of that. Styric says Warhammer 3 is apparently also going to have a lot of poop too. Oh, great. Just what I want in a video game. Lots of poo. Great. Perfect. What I've always wanted from a Total War game. That, good. There. They seem unwilling. They didn't take that last turn. It's gonna stay there. What's the? Oh my gosh, 29%. You gotta be effing kidding me. Who got for politicians? Fabia, Junia, Servilia. Let's hire this guy. Give us another guy to manipulate, and also give promotions too. Morton says Ragnarok is the biggest poop fan I know. I guess so. I don't know. Good God. Alright. Um, Diplomatic missions to Garmentia, -6. They didn't seem to like that. I don't know if it's like a dice roll or something. I don't know. Fucking hell.
Welcome, friend, welcome. I, in my lord's name, will give you a fair answer before the sun sets.
What the
You have
hell?
an honest face, even as you offer an honest bribe. I must, in all politeness, refuse.
Dang it! I thought we were gonna be able to get more out of them, but it's not the case. Starwick says, yeah, Legend did a cinematic video of, I think, some Nurgle characters in battle. Yeah, big fat green dudes pooping all types of shit on the enemies. Oh, and throw up too. Can't forget that. God damn, why would they... Oh my god. I don't know, like, I don't know, man. I don't even know what to think about that. You know, what was Legend's sort of take on it? Like, what sort of comment did Legend have for it? Damn it, I wish I didn't hire that agent now. Starrick said I thought it was very silly and childish. Yeah, like what, Moore says, what are you talking about? That's literally Nurgle. I guess so. I guess so. I'm just not super, you know, familiar with the lore and whatnot, I suppose.
In my lord's name, be welcome, and may the blessings of the gods bring you the profit of the day.
There we go, got 400 for them. That helps out a little bit. Can there's just one more. 1200. What the fuck? Nothing here that. Nothing in those that increases their loyalty. Is there +1 +5 gravitas for other party member? Why would I want to increase the gravitas of the other party member? Do a favor plus what? Shouldn't, what the hell? Shouldn't it be do a favor? Shouldn't it give you +5 loyalty? Morn says Nurgle is or Styric says well, he didn't really talk during it. I don't think he's allowed to yet. Ah, okay. And Morn says, Nurgle is literally supposed to be childish and grotesque and disgusting. I hate creative assembly, but what's the complaint here? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Morn says Nurgle diarrhea. Yummy. And Styric says, I'm not complaining, I'm just reporting. I have no opinion. And says, I mean, that if that's your thing, have at it. Yes, so, you know, I'm not going to judge. Just don't hurt anyone in... You know, Just keep it to yourself. That would be my... Fuck! Is there any... There's got to be some more money we can squeeze out of some of these folks.
Athena give you wisdom, so that you may speak well and persuade me of your cause. We do not open our coffers to please the whims of foreigners, even friends.
Here we go, here we go. I might get some money. Fuck off. Come on, seriously?
I am saddened that...
Good and noble friend, what an honor you do us. Come, speak so that the spirits can hear your word. Where have you put your people's We have need of talk, I'm sure. But we also need good food, a warm fire, and warm women.
Okay, here we go. These guys got some cash for us. Thank you very much.
This agreement is
Trishkin
like a
League
feast after...
coming through. I only got it down to 18%. This guy's still a little bit of a problem. Stark says, yeah, don't hurt anyone with your poop antics. Exactly. It's, you know, traumatizing, you know, sort of mental pain with the, that sort of thing. Alright, I'm gonna roll the dice. 1 in 5 chance. Hopefully we don't, get a rebellion. Good, they took this. Starrick says, okay guys, have to take off here. You guys have a good night. Alright, Starrick, thanks for stopping by. I hope to see you tomorrow. And yeah, I hope you tune in to a little bit of the Freedom Convoy. If you're online tomorrow, support the cause. I think it's going to be a wild, real wild day.
Your people. Accept it as a token
Could kind of
of
use the that little bit of cash, but decline it. I mean, why not take the bonus? Like, there's no negative for the other part, so like, man, we have been really, 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 really lucky with these rebellions. Fuck, yeah, this is what I was worried about, that they would scurry out of there. I was hoping to catch them in there.
Ready for battle.
We essentially just sacked it, though. Don't have to repair the buildings.
We hunger for battle.
All right.
Ready for orders.
Make your way to there. I love the aqueduct. Pretty cool. So this is the water source. Oh shit.
Commander.
Let's replace this bad boy.
Ready for battle.
Oh, weird. Look at this shit. They were amassing here and then they backed off. They're just one army in here. The heirs of Phoenicia, and they do not have a garrison there, so they're they're on their own. Well, well, well. La-dee-da. La-dee-da.
We hunger, laying siege to the settlement. Besieging settlement.
Elephants are an issue always. But aside from that, I think we've got them overmatched. Like the idea of funneling them in here, I think. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, I don't know. I bet there is gonna be quite the party in Ottawa tomorrow night. Quite the wild time. And tonight too. I would imagine it's
Understood.
yeah, be Cav on the flanks. I'm ready and hit from that side. Mort says, yeah, I'm hyped for your stream. Yeah, it should be interesting. Should be interesting. So we'll probably, like, the Total War will probably, like, you know, go at an even slower pace than normal. And just enjoy, you know, watching some of the videos in the corner here. I could set up, I'm wondering if I should set up so that we can get a couple screens going at the same time. Yeah, you know what? I might do that. We'll have one live, and then one live, and then we'll watch some videos, and then there's a couple more live streams going. Maybe we'll get a couple going at the same time. And just fuck, man, just have a good time. Play some Total War. Read some philosophy. Alright, so I guess it looks like they're gonna come out and fight. You guys backed way there. Has some fire there.
We await your command. By your command. Principes! Ready for war. Ballista! Take aim!
I suppose we should try not to underestimate them. I'm hoping to throw their freaking jigs at the elephants. Don't think you need to get into the fight quite yet, but doing over here? But yeah, I haven't played Napoleon Total War, man, like in an age, and you know, like Napoleon as a kid growing up, I was really big into Napoleon's historical battles and whatnot. It's really all right. Pull out of there now. Yeah, really into a lot of his. God dang it. Let's get all the cavalry together. Everybody make your way over here. You guys focus down on them. Come on, keep chasing them off. Let's get in there. It turned into a pretty scrappy fight, I gotta say. Shouldn't underestimate the Carthaginians here. I think we've got it under control. We're taking some damage, but I think we just about got the situation in hand. Cavalry's getting beat to hell as per freaking usual, but they're pretty I mean, they're basically light cav is what we've been using the whole time. Yeah, not too bad. Alright, Morton says Napoleon is my favorite historical game. It's pretty it's a nice game, I'm not gonna lie. I thoroughly enjoy it when I play it. You know, I have sort of a love-hate relationship with the soundtrack. Like it's great music. It really captures the time period. And like all the Total War games, like the music is pretty solid for most of the Total War games. The music is excellent, and that's no different for Napoleon. But it has a bit of a dreary sort of feel to it, which, you know, I don't know. Like I said, I've got a love-hate relationship with it, but I don't know. It's a pretty awesome Total War. We'll start with the Italian campaign, and then maybe we'll get to the Egyptian campaign. It's hard to say, but like I said, I think we'll probably really take our time with it and just enjoy what's going to be happening up here in Canada. I wish I could have been there, but we will be there in spirit for sure. And good God, man, it's going to be awesome. Gonna be something special for sure. Alright, there we go. We got the public order under control here now. So, got some assholes that wandered in here.
I live to serve Rome.
Oh, that's not... This is the rebellion, I believe. Well, yeah, these guys just wandered in here. I'm pretty sure that was... rebellion. Let's, before we do anything, let's see if we can sort out some more of this crap. Shit. Alright, we got them in good shape. These guys, let's see if we can secure loyalty there. Down to 3%. The problem is, you end up with the political system, you end up spending all of your money appeasing these idiots. And we're slowly losing control. Which is... It's not the end of the world. And I mean, we could always work towards retaking control after we get sort of things settled down a little bit, but I just rather focus on conquest right now. Continue this war machine rolling. I think we've got everything well in hand. Actually, before I forget, get some more treaties with these guys.
The pleasures of my household are yours to enjoy. First, though, the necessary burdens of diplomacy.
Got non-aggression, trade agreements, military access.
I am humbled by your honorable words. I accept. We had heard of your great wisdom and
Military alliance not yet, but that good. This worked out really well. We've got quite the confederation going here. Beautiful. This is exactly how Scipio. Well, I mean, not exactly how Scipio defeated Carthage, but building alliances was a big part of Scipio's modus operandi. Very, you know, like the thing about Scipio is that he represented, or he, oh shit, look at this. Look at this. He, represented is not the right word. Embodied all of the best of the Roman ideals.
Ready for further orders.
To battle!
There we go. Alright, I think this is one of the largest battles that we've fought so far. It's not ideal that the second army is in force march, but it shouldn't make too much of a difference. I'm gonna get up and stretch before we fight this. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, let me see here. Do we attack from the same place, or should we split up our forces? That's the question. I don't like the idea of splitting up my forces, and in this settlement I don't usually like coming in through here. Kind of liking, like this corner here, but then the reinforcing army comes in here, make our way over and hit there. Warren says, I swear I'm gonna hear the feds break in and capture you one day. Come on, Morn. That's ridiculous. I live in a underground space station. If you remember. Let me see if I can. Oops. Oh god. Where's my underground space station? No, that's not it. Dang it. No. God damn. Have I lost my underground space station? I don't even know where it is. Dream machine hangar, AFK stream, Ragnarok lightning, en route, command. There it is. Yeah, I live in an underground space station, Morn. Come on. The feds. Give me a break. Those guys are a bunch of losers. Bunch of jokers. Yeah. Anyway. All right. Focus up. Figure out what we're doing here. These. I'll leave these. Actually, I don't want them in the way.
Understood.
Oops, I don't want you guys on loose formation either. Question is, do we need to take those towers down? Those towers are usually kind of tricky to deal with. Just this type of tower, they're always hard. I find this type of tower hard to hit with the artillery pieces. Morn says they'll never touch you. Exactly, man. They're never, never gonna find me, let alone touch me. The Federales.
Ballista! Your orders? Field artillery ready. Orders understood. Commander, yours to command.
But yeah, man, it's gonna be, for me, it's gonna be an extremely emotional stream, Lauren, I think. Like watching some of the videos and stuff, it, I was getting teared up. Some of the videos, it's very inspiring what these fellas have been able to accomplish and what they're doing. Morn says, how long do you plan on streaming tomorrow then? Well, we'll see how she goes. I do want to, probably after this battle, probably call it a night tonight, because I want to start at 7 and I want to go for as long as I can, so I'll probably take a couple of breaks, but we'll see how the day goes. I don't know, but we're gonna stream as long as I can, as long as I'm feeling up to it. I've got a little bit of preparation I want to do beforehand tonight before I go to bed, but pumped, super pumped.
I stand with you today, confident.
Where are the enemy? There we go. There's some of them there.
And crown them with
And
victory.
there's some of them there.
Victory.
Where are my reinforcements?
I'm sure their baggage is well.
I like how the reinforcements in Warhammer 3 take time to come onto the battlefield. And the new mechanic where you can choose where they come onto the battlefield is freaking pretty awesome. I'm wondering if they added a component where you get to choose which forces come onto the battlefield first, or like what order the troops come in. Because like if you've got, it's fine if you've only got one army coming onto the field, right? You've only got one army reinforcing, it's just one army. But if you've got two armies reinforcing, then, you get like a mix of half of each army first. I would rather it be, that you get to pick which one of the armies comes on first. I would rather one army at a time come on, and you get to pick that one, but that's just me. Or, I mean, ideally it would be that we get everything on the field all at the same time. That would be freaking magical. Let's just smash this thing to pieces. And same thing over here. Get some shots in there. It's everybody.
sons of Mars!
Alright. Just most of my troops. I'd like to get these artillery over here. Do a little bit more bombing. I think I'll just bring them to here. That looks good. More says, nice, nice. Hope I'm up by then. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. You know, like I might, you know, do like a morning stream and then like break for lunch and then come back and do like a afternoon, evening stream. We'll see how it goes. But you know, I'd like to be streaming all day long if I could, into the evening and just yeah. You know, we'll see what kind of stamina I have, but yeah, it'd be kind of important to get a little bit of sleep tonight. But I'm feeling, you know, I feel like the you know, there's going to be quite a bit of energy with the whole thing, so kind of pumped.
Jupiter gives us strength. Quickly now.
Mix up the cavalry a little bit. God, we gotta do we gotta do a Three Kingdoms campaign where we play it all like this, where it's just no battle UI.
Ballista.
I think that would be awesome. Morn says, I like the image of you on the thumbnail, partly because I imagined you setting up the timer on the camera, then making that pose. It's actually, I didn't pose for it, actually. It's, I recorded, like, the video that I did the other day, on the green screen, I recorded, you know, like, I had voiceover for it. And but then I decided, I'm like, you know what, the mood of the video, I just felt like I just wanted to keep it, you know, keep myself and my own opinions out of it, because, you know, like, I'm, you know, while I'm Canadian, I feel a part of this movement. It's not, you know, yeah, like, I didn't want to take anything away from that, so I didn't so I decided not to add that to the video, that aspect, me sort of on the green screen talking over the convoy making its way, right? So I just sort of like scrolled through the video and found a spot that I kind of liked and took a screenshot of it and then used that. So it's like at a certain part when I'm delivering the thing. Moore says, also it's been such a long time since I've seen your face, so it's nice. Yeah, no, I'm gonna set up the green screen here. It's I reconfigured my studio, my room setup, because the way that I had it set up, like before, I think it stifled the energy in the room, and you know, like whenever I leave the green screen setup, it just kind of like really like
Field artillery ready.
yeah, it just basically splits the room in two, right? And it's basically like I'm living in two cramped little rooms. Whereas when I take the dividers down, it's, you know, it's one free flowing room. Like it's so much, you know, it's so much easier for me to get my work done this way. And I just, you know, I just feel, you know, a lot freer to move around. Like I don't know. Have you ever? I only know this from Parks and Recreation. But feng shui, you know, it's like I think it's maybe a Japanese concept of flow and movement, and it's, you know, I really think that I totally buy into that, even though I know nothing about it. I can just, you know, really definitely relate to that. But yeah, tomorrow definitely I'll set up the green screen, get it ready, and we'll I'll be on camera tomorrow, so you guys will get to see me get to see me cry on camera if things get emotional. Yeah, should be a good time. Should be pretty wild.
Orders understood.
infantry! By your command!
But it's impressive what they have what they've done, what they've put together, how well it's organized. It is my goodness. My goodness. And you know,
At speed! Ballista!
I don't know. I think it's going to be quite the show tomorrow. Boy says, nice. Do you expect any negativity from randoms like our friend Lost Manzini? My man, you know, like Lost Manzini, if he comes by here, I will shred him to pieces because I have done so much research since then, and I like you know, like it's laughable. It is laughable. Like, what? These vaccines are safe and effective. Where did you get that from? What? Like, because someone on TV told you that? Like, where is the data? I just watched a video by Dr. John Campbell, and he is reviewing, he's going over a paper in the British Medical Journal, one of the most prestigious medical journals in the world. And the paper in it is essentially saying, we want to see the data. We want to see the raw data. We want to know what's in these vaccines and what, you know, the side effects. We don't want these, you know, data subsets, this crap, you know, that, you know, the conclusions are already, you know, decided for us, basically. And, you know, the thing is, Dr. John Campbell, he's one of the most honest, you know, integrity, you know, he's got so much integrity, and he fully supports the vaccination programs and stuff, but he's, you know, like the rest of us, like, he wants to, you know, see the data so it can be, analyzed by the people who are qualified to analyze it. And we can come to our own conclusions. You know, essentially, let's have a little bit of the scientific method practice here, because the fact of the matter is, the pharmaceutical cartels have all of the, you know, all of the data, and you know, like, the doctors haven't seen it, the patients haven't seen it, you know, like, it's mind-boggling. And, you know, they initially said, no, we need 50 years before we release the data. Well, guess what? The majority of people who've had the fucking product are going to be dead in 50 years. And it's like, why don't you want to show it? And then, like, and then they wanted 75 years. Initially it was 50 years, and then they decided, oh no, we want 75 years before this data comes out. And a federal judge in the state said, no, you guys have I don't know, I think 7 months. I think 7 months from now we will get to see what's actually what the hell is actually going on, what these trials and everything have been saying. But I mean, yeah, that's just a little bit of, you know, recent, you know, news that comes out. But, like, you know, the fact of the matter is, doesn't say safe and effective on the label, you know, because it doesn't meet the biological and legal requirements to say that on the label. I don't even think, you know, like, I've heard that the ingredient, you know, like, I've never had, you know, like, I've obviously haven't taken the thing, so I haven't seen what's actually on the label. But I don't think there's anything on the label. Like, if you know, if you ask to see the label, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, like, what's on the label of the bottle? More says, hello, yeah, that dude was just, like, aggressive as hell, because you were just talking about it. Yeah, you know, it's, like, you know, it's crazy. Like, how about, you know, all this nonsense about, oh, trust the science, follow the science. Like, how about we actually start practicing science? How about that? And then maybe we can have a conversation about it. Because I gotta be honest, Warren, when this thing first started, and I was, when everything was going, and I first started, learning what's happening and everything, like, I was ready to take the vaccine. I was, but then as time went on, and I started doing more research, or doing some research and looking into it a little bit, one red flag after another kept popping up, and I don't know how any sane person could agree to to taking the thing, Let's bring a couple of these guys in. Guys, get in here. Got a pretty big rumble in here. Come on, get in here. And get ready to bring in some more.
Ready for orders.
As you command.
Come on, get in here, boys.
Ready for orders. Advance at speed.
Oh, shit.
Yours to command.
Nope. Shit, we got a lot more cav to come in. Alright, let's stay together for the time being. Wait till these guys commit. Wait, the fight going on there. Shit. Pull you out, and you guys get in there. Just stay out. Support there. Alright, you guys get over here. Keep pulling the... See if we can pull the cavalry through. Actually, you guys get back over here. Go ahead and attack him there. And let's hit these guys in behind. I'd say it's going pretty good so far. I mean, we do have overwhelming numbers here, so we shouldn't really have too much of an issue. The units are blobbing, excuse me, blobbing up a bit over here because
Swift melee cavalry.
we've got them on. I think they're on formation, right? Formation attack. But yeah, that Lost Man Zanny guy, what a retard.
Jupiter gives us strength. Melee infantry at your command.
And that's the thing. I can cite off data, that I've looked up, which I find unfathomable. Unfathomable. That when these directors, when Dr. Anthony Fauci, I don't know if you can even really call him a doctor, when they testify in front of the Senate and the Congress and stuff, and they're asked about the numbers, there's, oh, I don't have that number. But I can get it for you. My people can get it for you. It's like, what? A layman, some idiot who does streams can, for example, I know off the top of my head that, the number of, serious reported adverse events to the therapy here in Canada is over 7,000. Over 7,000. And, if you break it down to a per injection, works out to about a 1 in 10,000 chance. So if you take one of them, that's 1 in 10,000. If you take two of them, that's 1 in 5,000 chance you're rolling the dice of having a serious side effect. Stuff like that. And it's like these people who are supposed to be regulating this shit, are unable to pull these numbers out of their head? Like, that is just foul negligence. Foul negligence. You know? But it's, you know, it's intentional. It's what it is. You know? But, you know, Walensky and Fauci, when they testify, and then, you know, here in Canada, when they manipulate the statistics, like, it's madness. Morin says, LOL, I remember Fauci choked and just avoided the question when he was asked if people in, like, those BLM protests shouldn't be protesting because of COVID, and he dodged it and refused to comment. Yeah, he's, you know... These people have no integrity. That is the what it really comes down to. No integrity, and they've clearly sold out. I think some of our cav here is in a really bad spot, maybe. So we can get to them. I don't even know where the rest of the cav is. Oh my god. This is what happens when you keep your units on formation attack. End up in a giant blob eventually. But at the same time, I think they actually perform a little bit better, that they don't take quite as much damage. Looks like we're clearing this out pretty good. Start capturing some of this stuff. Start spreading out. Make our way. God, this is a really excuse me. It's a lot of trees. It's like a forest within a fortress. But yeah, I mean, at this point, if you're still, you know, anyone who still is on the, you know, on the narrative, man, you know, I'm sorry, but you're just either plain stupid or just completely asleep. Completely asleep. Just one or the other. Like, you know, I don't have a lot of sympathy for this nonsense, but yeah. Moore says, those people are also so far removed from their actions. They're a separate class of people that sit on their mansions and laugh. Yeah, you know, you hit it exactly, Moore. They're in a stratosphere that we don't even really... Oh no, we lost a Principe. Bollocks. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. 2 weeks to flatten the curve. Yeah, no kidding, man. What a joke. But yeah, they duped a lot of people, man. Ooh, what do we got here? We got auxiliary Scutari cavalry. Are those any good? That's the question. Problem is, I gotta replace the what do you call it? The Principe. So I mean, we might as well convert it to this. But are these any good? Melee attack 42. This guy's melee attack 50. 25, 59. Charge bonus 31, 37, 50. These guys have slightly better charge bonus. Oh, they've got better armor too, which I think is pretty important in this. Health 75, health 80, a little bit more health and morale. But their melee attack, and I don't think this is a particularly good cavalry unit, to be honest. Anyway, we'll... Excuse me, convert it to this. All right, we're making our way into Espanol, the Iberian Peninsula. Yeah, you know what? I might have to go back and get rid of this rebellion, because it's only going to grow, right? How do they think about it? It's small for now, but it will get bigger. Put that there. And we'll turn the taxes on. Is there anywhere else we're not taxing? The media. Well, it's gonna revolt anyway, so might as well tax it. Beauty. Decent amount of cash coming in. And maybe start thinking about building another army here soon, potentially, or maybe just invest in our infrastructure a little bit. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Wouldn't be a bad idea to recruit a fleet just to get rid of some of these idiots. Morn says GF got the shot for school, and right after she got it, since then she's had weird pains and feelings all over her body, and specifically really bad back pain, and none of that happened before the shot. God, that's awful, man. That is awful. It sounds like one of the common common side effects that this sort of you know, I think, yeah, fuck, I don't know, man. But there was some under, like, number of months ago, like I want to say like at least 5 or 6 months ago, under a freedom. You see, the thing is, most of this stuff is being pried out with Freedom of Information Acts, with FOIAs. You know, like the recent studies that came out of Britain, where they had said where they had attributed 170,000 deaths to COVID. A Freedom of Information Act revealed that only 17,000 of the 170,000 were deaths that COVID was the only attributing factor. 17,000. And they were saying 170,000. But anyway, going back to what I was going to say there, is that 5 or 6 months ago, when Robert Malone first appeared on Brett Weinstein's podcast, he appeared with another guy, like I think he's an engineer or something, and the research that he had done, and there was a FOIA that came out from one of the studies in Japan on, you know, some of they were taking they were doing some analysis after the injection, right? And so what they wanted to know was, you know, number one, like the study wanted to reveal, like, number one, whether or not the spike protein was causing damage, and number two, whether or not it was, so when you get the injection, it's supposed to stay in the muscle, right? And you know, because if it's not in the muscle and it gets into the bloodstream, then it will take that stuff all throughout your body. And this is something that they were warned about, they were concerned about initially. And so what had happened was, in this study from Japan, it had revealed that the spike protein was proliferating throughout the body, and in women in particular, that it was accumulating in the reproductive organs, near the reproductive organs. But they had, you know, within like 48 hours of having the injection, that is what the Freedom of Information Act had revealed. But anyway, like they tried so hard to suppress all of this stuff, all of this information, and it's bit by bit it's coming out. Morton says, yeah, dude, and all the kids I see who get COVID really bad are always like severely obese and they have multiple comorbidities. Yeah, and not to mention these kids that they're forcing to get, especially in young males, the chances of the myocarditis, it's quite high. Like, you know, you look at the Australian Open, apparently at the Australian Open, one of the ball boys collapsed or something. This has been happening throughout, you know, like throughout Europe in the soccer matches, the football matches. Actually, Team Canada, our star player Davies, who is going to miss at least 3 games because of it. It was discovered that he's got myocarditis, and they're saying it. They're saying it's because of. Because he contracted
it is a terrible thing to
the
spread war across the world.
Oh shit!
You serve the gods.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. They're saying it's because of COVID. It's not because of the vaccine. But how do you know that? And you know, the worst thing about the whole thing is that the pharmaceutical cartels are not interested at all in collecting this information. You're not gonna find side effects if you're not looking for them. If you're not collecting the data properly. Like big effing surprise. Oh my gosh, these assholes recruited mercenaries. Shoot, you know what I didn't do? I don't think I checked the political situation, but I think we finally got it. In a good spot. Anyway, yeah. I hope. I don't know. I'm going on a pretty serious rant today, but I'm pretty fired up. I mean, obviously, there's no, like I'm just an idiot playing video games. I have no, medical credentials or anything. There's no advice or anything like that. I'm just expressing my wild opinion on these things, and yeah, opinion on policies and whatnot. Not really, but yeah, like it's what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for this. The thing is, I'm too small for that. No, though I guess the algorithm watches everything, like the YouTube or the Google AI watches goes through all of it. So maybe I might get in trouble. But the other thing is too, the algorithm sometimes has trouble making out what I'm saying. Like if you ever put the captions on one of my videos, like a lot of the words don't make sense. Morn says that my best friend's brother-in-law who had a heart attack like a week after the vaccine, the doctor said it was the vax. Then a couple of weeks later, the doctor changed his opinion to I don't know. Yeah, no kidding. How yeah, these doctors, if they don't go along with things, they're threatened to have their licenses taken away. Anyone who speaks out is attacked and shamed and threatened, and like. Something's a little bit up, like, I don't know. That's the thing. Like, I don't understand how people cannot see what's going on. It's pretty obvious, pretty blatant. Pretty blatant. But anyway, I am feeling pretty good, pretty energetic at the moment, but I really should lie down and get a little bit of sleep. And just get ready for tomorrow, and we'll enjoy the Freedom Convoy. We'll take the Revolutionary Army into Italy. It's kind of cool, actually. We'll be playing in the same area. The Napoleon, the Italian campaign covers basically this area here. Actually, I think it covers a bit down here as well. I'm not sure how. I don't think it goes all the way to Rome, but covers a nice chunk. Moore says, oh, also my friend's doctor got booted from his job because he wasn't a super pro-vax. Yeah, you know what? Like, there's a reckoning that's gonna be coming. Like people are not gonna forget what's happened here. And people are waking up, and people are kind of pissed off. You know, you know, there's people who feel like they've been duped and betrayed, and there's people who have seen this for what it is. And then, of course, there's the people who are still in denial. And the thing is, the longer they refuse to accept the facts and the science and the actuality of the situation, the more painful it's going to be for them. You know, the harder it is going to be for them to understand what's happened here. But anyway, yeah, not to get like super on a downer. Tomorrow is gonna be insane, guys. This convoy is massive, and it's they're arriving. They haven't even, you know, they've shut down Ottawa essentially, and they haven't even all gotten there yet. They have essentially shut down all of the main streets in Ottawa. They've taken the capital, and tomorrow is yeah, Freedom Day, Freedom Convoy. So yeah, we'll be following that. We'll be playing Napoleon Total War. Born, thanks for hanging out here. I appreciate it. Anyone else who's watching, thank you for stopping by. Hope you leave a like in the comments. I was gonna say I'll leave you the link for my Rumble channel. Support me on Rumble, but I don't have the link in the description yet. I'll have to get that sorted out. Anyway, guys, have a great night. I'll see you soon. Ragnarok signing out.